Welcome back. So, Chris, can we expect some storms later on this week, maybe?
Well, there's a chance, but the heat and humidity are going to make a return first, unfortunately, because we had a gorgeous weekend.
Yeah,
it was great.
nice.
I mean, plenty of sunshine, temperatures. It was still warm, mid to upper 80s, but it just wasn't humid out there. It's a different feel to the air. I'd rather have those warm conditions and maybe not the humidity, and I can deal with it. But you throw in both, and it makes it a little bit more difficult to handle. But unfortunately, the chance for a few showers and storms possible later on this afternoon into the evening hours, and then better chances arrive by midweek or so. But let's get into that forecast now. Take over to Live Pinpoint as we scan the skies across eastern Kentucky, and we're seeing some activity well to our north, but that's going to stay mainly to our north. Maybe brush some of the counties along the Ohio River. Otherwise, I think most of central and eastern Kentucky stay dry. It looks pretty mean right now, but of course that's tracking off towards the east. And like I said, better chances for some showers and storms arrive later on today, and then once again by midweek. Temperature-wise, it is a nice cool start to our morning. Upper 50s for folks there in Monticello over to Somerset, lower to mid 60s elsewhere here in eastern Kentucky. And just a nice, refreshing, cool start to our day, but that's going to lead to a very hot, very humid day, unfortunately, later on this afternoon. Mountain Almanac showing a sunrise at 6:39 this morning. That record high of 97 set back in 2006. We're going to be hot, but thankfully not that hot today. And of course, that record low of 57 degrees, and we're not going to be that cool, unfortunately, but still pretty nice, cool start for this morning. Now, travel forecast shapes up like this for you. 63 degrees this morning. Give or take a degree or two. Of course, the light may only do some of that patchy fog. I think it's more confined to the valley area. So if you live in and around those areas, just allow yourself a few extra minutes on that drive time. This afternoon, back into the mid to upper 80s, and we're going to see the chance for some of those stronger storms later on this afternoon, but that's mainly going to be to our north. I think along the Ohio River across northern Kentucky, maybe some of our northern fringe counties has the best shot. Otherwise, high is going to top out in the mid to upper 80s later on this afternoon. Very hot, very humid conditions expected, and we'll keep the chance for maybe an isolated shower or storm later on through this afternoon and into the first part of your evening. I think that's when we're going to see some of the best activity. Now, pinpoint regional shots showing a low pressure just north of the Great Lakes, cold front draped across portions of Illinois heading into the Midwest. That's going to track towards the south and east. Same cold front that's going to bring some storm chances later on this evening into tonight, but we're not looking at anything widespread. Maybe a strong, severe storm possible, but main threat's going to be mainly just some heavy rain, possibly some damaging winds. And like I said, I think most of the activity will remain well to our north. So our northern fringe counties be on the lookout later on this evening. But otherwise, I think we'll just keep that isolated chance here in eastern and southeastern Kentucky. Now, we start Future View off at 9 a.m. this morning. And of course, cloud cover going to work in later on this afternoon to the first part of our evening. And there's that showers and some of those storms, especially to our north, like I was talking about, maybe a few isolated pop-up showers and storms across southeastern Kentucky. Otherwise, not looking at a widespread event. I think better rain chances arrive later on this afternoon into the evening hours, but it's going to be about a 30% chance. I'm not looking at anything super widespread, so some good news there. Temperature-wise, very warm, very humid. Overnight low is going to drop into the mid to upper 60s, so it looks like a mild start to your Tuesday, and that heat and humidity are going to stick around for the next couple of days. And then by Wednesday into Thursday, a more pronounced system going to gather some steam across the Midwest, and that's going to work into eastern Kentucky, bringing perhaps our best rain chances over the next several days. But the reward, once we get past this, we're going to cool things out, dry things out, especially for the weekend. We could be talking temperatures in the upper 70s and lower 80s for afternoon highs. So something to look forward to as we track over the next couple of days. Here's a look at that 7-day forecast. And as I was talking about, warm and humid, highs topping out in the mid to upper 80s. And then check out that cool down by Thursday into Friday, lower 80s. And we're going to see a 60% chance for those showers and storms on Thursday. So I think Wednesday night into Thursday, that's our best chance for rainfall. We'll hold on to those storm chances through Friday, but it looks like we're going to try and dry things out as we head into the weekend with temperatures hanging tough in the lower 80s. Overnight low is going to be on the cooler side with those lows dropping into the upper 50s and lower 60s. Okay, let's get you over to Refrigerator Art this morning, get you a check what's behind the magnets. I love showcasing all the art from the kids here in eastern Kentucky. This one's a nice one from Hayden over at Harlan Elementary. Looks like a nice drive, nice day to take a drive. Lots of blue skies and sunshine there, and hopefully you can get out and enjoy the next day or two before school starts up, because unfortunately that's just around the corner, and then we'll be putting out the bus stop forecast. But time now is 5:16. You're watching Mountain News This Morning right here on WYMT.